Can Jim Jordan drum up enough votes to take the gavel? That is the question of the hour when the House takes the floor to vote just hours from now. Republican from Georgia, Austin Scott, was a challenger to Jordan, but now he's throwing his support behind the Ohio congressman. We'll let him tell us in his own words. So where does this go next, sir? Welcome.
Oh, we're going to go to the floor. We're going to have a roll call at 12 o'clock. I think we'll then have a vote for Jim Jordan to be the Speaker of the House. We need to seat a Speaker. I would encourage people not to be surprised if it takes a few rounds. I mean, every Speaker over the last several years has had a few people from their party that didn't support them on the first round, and unfortunately now the margin's so small that small group can make a difference in who goes there. So don't be upset if you support Jordan like I do. If he has to go 2 or 3 or 4 rounds, I mean, I would remind you, I think Speaker McCarthy went 14 or 15 rounds. So we're going to the floor today, and hopefully we'll have a speaker when we go to bed tonight.
You think Jim Jordan can unite Republicans?
I think he can absolutely unite Republicans. I will tell you, the difficulty that I think Jim is having is not necessarily about Jim Jordan. I think it's about some of the hardline tactics that some of his supporters took over the weekend with threats and all to other members. So that's one of the issues that he's got to overcome, and making it clear that he does not support those tactics that were used. He had a couple of people inside the conference that were telling people that even before the Scalise vote was counted, that they weren't going to vote for Scalise on the floor. He's got to make it clear that that was not his position and that he does not condone that. But ultimately, Jim Jordan is the Republican nominee for our party, and I think he will be the Speaker of the House. I mean, I think he's suffering not because of Jim Jordan, but from hardline tactics that some of the other people had taken that were supportive of his campaign.
Well, Don Bacon, the Nebraska Republican, has been at the center of this fight. He said last night he opposes Jim Jordan. This is what he said on today's vote. Listen.
We'll just take it one at a time. I'm trying to be open-minded. I opposed going forward, and I think we have candidates that can be a bigger consensus candidate, frankly.
All right, so you can only lose 4 votes to win the speakership. Here is Jim Jordan himself leaving the GOP conference last night. We'll play it for our viewers.
Look, I felt good walking into the conference. I feel even better now. We got a few more people we want to talk to, listen to, and then we'll have a vote tomorrow.
All right, so Congressman, it appears he is plowing ahead. You are saying in a tweet, I highly respect Jim Jordan. He's an asset to the Republican Party for our nominee for Speaker. Real quick final thought from you as we head into a big day.
We're going to have the vote today. I want people to understand that it's probably going to take a few votes to determine this. I support Jim Jordan. I think he's a good man. I think he's an asset to the Republican Party. I think that the hardline tactics that some others took without Jim asking them to take it, I think those hardline tactics have been detrimental to him. Okay. I think he can overcome it, but I think he's got to have that discussion and making sure that the members understand that he respects the will of the conference.
Big day on the Hill, Congressman. We'll be watching all of it. Thanks so much. All right.
Thank you.